Welcome back to the channel. Well, this is Monday evening. I had a school board meeting to go to, and it went a lot longer than I anticipated. Then I got home and had to de-stress a little bit from that. Took my wife for a walk. How's that? I was gonna say I walked my wife, but you know how that. Anyways, that doesn't sound as nice. Anyways, so it's after 9 o'clock, but it's still plenty of daylight. It's still pretty warm and there's not a breeze, but I thought we'd go over this Oliver a little bit more, see if we can figure out what's wrong with it. The guy I got from said it just couldn't get it started, so I want to check it over a little more. I still got to put the top back on the toolbox. I haven't done that yet. Let's check the oil on it. It's a little bit uphill. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's black. It's not over full. It's down near the low mark, but good enough for the minute. So we'll put that back on. Okay. Seems to me this grill is pushed back just a little bit, but check the water. I don't see any, so we may have to put some of that in. But that stuff's easy to come by. So, check the gas tank. It looks pretty dry in there. There's some liquid. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some liquid in there, but not much. Okay. Let's check the sediment bowl. See, it's not full. Well, let's turn the gas on. Well, it's not filling up. Okay. Well, let's take the sediment bowl right off. Alright. See, there's a bunch of crap. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Don't need to be spilling that all over. Oh, my gasket isn't very good. Okay. That's kind of cloudy. Some crud in there. Yeah, let's see. Let me grab some carb cleaner, a rag, and some gasket, and I'll be right back. Okay. Huh. A little bit of gas coming out of it now. Okay. Well, that's better than what it was before. All right. We'll shut the gas back off. Oh, a real good spot to sit you. I don't know if I can do this one-handed or not. Grab my rag. I'll clean up the sediment bowl real quick. Here, I can put you right here. You can watch from back there. Yeah, she's warm and muggy. Well, it's got auto lights in it. That's a good thing. So, okay. Oh, hopefully this gasket works. Fits in there like I should. Oh, yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll turn the gas on before I tighten it up all the way. That way it lets the air escape. I really don't know how good the gas is. It is in it. I might put a little bit more in. Okay, let's tighten her up. Okay. I'm gonna turn the gas off, but I'm gonna put a little more gas in it because I can see the bottom, but I can see like a pool, you know, which must be right over top of the bunghole, or not the bunghole, you know what I'm saying, the drain hole. There's only maybe a gallon in here. Wouldn't that be something? If the whole problem was the whole time, ain't got no gas in it. That'd be something, but I don't know. But that was definitely plugged. Well, that'd be cool. Okay, I put about a gallon of gas in it. Hopefully that's enough to... All right, let's turn the gas back on. All right. Okay. I don't know, I got a good feeling about this. I think I'll get this push stick out of the way here. Had the 602 out the other day. I had to brush hog some of the stuff up by the road. Tractor ran well, except that it's not charging the battery. So it died on me a couple times just because it's not charging apparently. So, all right, fingers crossed. Let's see if the gas was the problem. I don't know. I'm gonna hop on here. Ooh. Okay. Whew. All right. A little bit of gas. I don't know. Should I choke it? I think this one feels like a light switch, so I think this is the choke. Let's leave the choke off. That works. Let's choke it. Got oil pressure. All right. Well, we're no better than what we were, so apparently gas was not the problem so far. One nice thing about these, the distributor is easy to get to. Let's see. Another thing is, wonder if this ground wire is bad is the problem. Wouldn't that be something? It was just that. All right, let me grab something for vice grips or something. We'll put that on there. Okay, I'm just gonna try a couple things at a time. I brought my points file, but I don't know if this is the problem or not. But I'm going to just vice grip this to there just for the minute. We'll see if that was a problem. Down. Okay, I don't think that was it. Let's look inside here, see what we can find. All right. One thing's for sure, spark plug wires are green. That's not good. All right. Well, that could be shined up a little bit. Let's file those off just a little bit. They kind of look like they could be replaced, but need to be replaced is what I'm trying to say. Mr. B. Well, let's see. I don't know if I can do that from over here or not. It's got a neutral safety switch on it. I just want to see if I can see any sparks. Okay, we got spark. I can see spark. Okay. I'm gonna shine this baby up as well. Okay, let's put her back together. I did order a new oil filter for this already. So we'll change the oil in this little sweetheart. Alright. That's where that thing is. And that goes over there. I see. Well, that's got to go over there. I don't understand why. Oh. Uh-oh. You're coming off on me here. Oh, it's getting dark on me too here. Okay. I don't know if that's right or not. Okay. Let's try it again. All right, well, it's actually the next day. Had another committee meeting for school board. That's boy, it keeps me busy. But anyways, I don't know if you can see the clouds, but they're kind of funky looking and making a little bit of noise. So I don't know how long we're gonna be able to work out here. But you just turned the gas on, Nick?
Yep.
My man Nicholas is helping me. He's wearing an MF shirt because, well, he works for a MF dealer. Well, Agco, MS Ferguson, all that kind of stuff. So he turned the gas on. I want to see if we got gas to the carb. See if I can do this without. I think that's the ground side anyway. So, or maybe I should have you turn the gas off, and I'll turn it on once you do that. Reach up there and just turn that gas off. Let me know it's off. I just want to check the flow. Okay, turn it back on, and you're going to be turning it back off. So don't take your hand out of there. Okay. Boy, should be flowing a little bit more than that, I would think. All right, go ahead. It's picking up, but
I'm turning it off.
You turning it off?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, oop. Did I knock that ferrule off too? Does that fit inside the other one? Oh, I think it fits in there. At least I don't think there was a ferrule on there. I didn't see. Oh, there it was. Right there. Okay. You hold that camera for a second. Shine it on. You're not shining it on me, but you know what I mean. All right. All right. Go ahead and turn that valve on, please.
It's on.
Okay. There we go. Okay, turn it off. Tastes like gas. Got it?
Yep.
Alright. Alright, so now we got, I think that line was plugged partially. For sure. Okay. Alright. Okay. Go ahead and tighten this up. Yeah, the shifter's on the left-hand side. Isn't that different?
Kind of like that, though.
Huh?
Kind of like it.
You like it?
On the left there.
Oh, some people don't like it.
I know what gear I'm in.
Yeah, well, right here. shift patterns right there. Just like all the other Olivers. That's a big sprinkler right there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's turn the gas on.
Let's hurry up.
Yep, let's hurry up. Okay. All right, I think this is the choke. I think. Go ahead. Keys right there. Turn it. Put your clutch in. Yep. Okay. Where'd that flat screwdriver go? I'm gonna take this off. Yeah. And spray carb cleaner in there. So if it'll fire on carb cleaner, we know it's not a spark issue. It's a gas issue because I haven't taken this carburetor apart yet either. So. Ooh, she's good and tight. All right. Come on. All right, let's go. Get the gas off. Wait a second, okay. Okay, well, let's stick some carb cleaner in here. And if it fires off a carb cleaner, we know it's a fuel issue, not a spark issue. Go ahead. Whew. Go ahead. Pull the throttle. Where's the throttle at? No, I don't want too much. Okay, that's good. Go ahead. Is the gas on? You turn the gas on? I asked you if you turned it on. Just say yes or no.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, try it again. Come on, baby. Stop. Well, what's your problem, sweetheart? You fired before. Go ahead. Cut the gas off. Okay, well, I switched some wiring around. The spark plug wires weren't hooked up in the correct firing order. I looked this up. 1243 is a firing order on these beauties. So let's see if that helped any. I did turn the gas on. Okay. I don't know if I should choke it or not. I really don't think gas is getting through the carb. Okay, enough of that. All right, I'm gonna take the carb off and clean it, and I'll bring it back. Okay, well, got the carb off, and I don't know if you can see in there or not. It's bone dry in there, and I've had to choke on, so that tells me that probably the needle and float are stuck, plugged, something or other. So, okay, simple fix. This one needs a really good bath. I might have to soak this for a few days. I might try to clean off the major schmutz there and put it back together just to see if we can get it running. We might tear it apart again and do a little better cleaning. But all right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see if I can get this cleaned up a little bit better and see if I can get some gas flowing through it. So yeah, all right, I'll bring you back when I can. Okay, well, here's the inside. I just tore it apart. Boy, green is probably not our friend here. Yeah, this is gonna need some really good soaking. I would say that is our problem right there. It's just not getting gas through everything. I haven't even taken this the float out check that. Let's see if the needle falls out like it's supposed to. No. So there's a problem. Ain't got no gas getting through the carb. So, all right, well, I'll have to soak this for quite some time. I don't know, I think I've definitely seen worse, but I think I've got a gasket sitting right here. Wrong way, silly. Yep, right there. I already got a gasket, so that's good, because it needs a new one. So, all right, I'll bring it back when I can. Okay, let's turn the gas back on. I got the cart back on. I got to fix that wire yet. I just haven't done it. That's some putting water in. I just dumped it in with a bucket. Just topped it off. There is antifreeze in there. Just topped it off. You can see it's green. So, okay, gas is on. Carb's all back together. I didn't put the hose on yet, but we will do that. Let's get it running first. So, okay, I'm gonna hop on. I'm not gonna go, if I do get it running, I'm not gonna go too far as I want to check out the rest of the fluids out. Okay. Come on, baby. Nothing. Okay. Let's check, make sure I got fuel coming to the carb again. That was before, that's what was happening too. Let's see. I left the gas on this time, so there should be some gas coming out of this. If there isn't, well, I see some gas flowing there. Okay. That part's good. Well, we could take the drain out of the bottom as well. Of course, that's a 7/16. Can I see in there to see if there's any gas coming in, even with the choke on? Maybe there's just air in the line too. I don't know. I don't know. Should we check the flow? Because well, even if there's gas coming in there. Yeah, let's try her again. I'm thinking out loud. Then I'll have to check for spark again because I was messing with other stuff. Okay, I'll set you over here. Maybe you can see. Alright. See the coil wire. Don't like to stay in there either. That doesn't look kosher. Hey, I'm probably just gonna have to break down and buy another set of plug wires. Actually, I probably have enough because some of these are pretty short, and I think I have extra ends. And it seems like the last few times I had to buy a six cylinder set for a 4-cylinder, if you know what I'm saying. That's what they had, so that's what I bought. So, okay. All right, let's put the. Oop. Because these wires could have a lot to do with what's going on here or not going on here, if you know what I mean. Okay, put that in there. That doesn't feel like it's on there. Let's do this. Okay. That's gonna be hard for me to see. Maybe not hard for you. But... okay. I got push the clutch down. See if we got any spark. I don't see any spark. Okay, well, I just threatened it to put new spark plugs in. I called my auto parts store and ordered a set of spark plug wires. I put a different cap and rotor on here, and I connected that the power wire to the distributor a little bit better. Actually, yeah, power wire. The ground must be on the other one. Yeah, because that's coming from there. Anyway, and actually it fired on me, or not fired, but it started. And I actually had one spark plug out and it started up, but of course I wasn't recording. So now I put the other plug in, hook the wires up. I'm still going to put new wires on it, but let's see if we can go for a little spin. The hood is just sitting on here. It's not going to fall off because the gas cap's going to hold it, but looks like I'm leaking a little gas there. Or is that from when I was doing my other stuff? I had it running, or not running, but I didn't shut the gas off. So, whew. Okay. Ooh, well, let's choke on. That's dumb. So, all right, here we go. Clear prop. Still gonna put new plugs on though. Awesome sauce. Man, that's cool. All right, well, let's just take it back to the shed because I want to check, the rear end and stuff, fluid. That fluid should be fourth gear. Yeah, we get this hood patched up. Give her a bath. Man. Let's see. Fifth gear. The guy with a bad right arm, which today, I had my 6-week checkup. Now I gotta start physical therapy, so. Oh well. But with the guy with the one bad arm, ships with the left arm is kind of good. So, man, that's cool. Quiet rear end. the idler down a little bit here. Take a look at it. Put that on there. Of course, I haven't checked the oil. He did say the 3-point hitch did not work. So I assume that is this, and that would have been all the way down, which is probably where it's at. But okay. All right, PTO's running. I assume that's the PTO lever over there. You go forward, or that must be on. Yep. I'm not going to grab a hold of it to test it because that would be just plain silly. I do have the 3-point arms for it. So, alright. Somebody's told me that those running all the time are a thing with these, but sweet. Yeah, I think I put new wires on this thing, but man, no smoke. Look at that. He's running pretty good. I'll do something here. It looks like the grill is pushed back just a little bit, and then see if we can help that. I don't know if I'm gonna put one of them on or not. Awesome. Another running driving tractor. I gotta put that on too, don't I? There, I shut her off, so. Sweet. Another one alive. Dr. Dan strikes again. Another thing I'm gonna do, I did buy a new filter. We're gonna change the oil on this thing too. And I see this must be where you fill the rear end oil. Hydraulic at least, right? Prove me, or not prove me. Tell me if I'm wrong. So that's what that looks like. I might have a book for this somewhere. This looks like a breather. Here, is there a dipstick right here? Okay, so I can tell that this has a dipstick on it. There is some oil in there. I wonder if I should put oil in it and try it, you know. But the guy that we got these from, he was, you know, sharp enough farm boy that he knew what he was doing, you know. And I was joking to myself and to the family. I was like, he couldn't get it started, and well, there's no gas in it. Well, I knew that his name was Dale, was smarter than, you know, just the gas part. So, but he definitely, this had a carb issue. But you know, I think that electrical was an issue once I got that going. And yeah, running and driving tractor, happy with it so far. I do have a hydraulic pump on its way from the electronic bay store, as Ross says. Then it's actually coming from a respectable Oliver collector parts dealer out of Texas. So yeah, that's where it's coming from. It's just taking a long time. He shipped it. It's Larry. Larry, if I don't know if Larry watches the channel, but I know some of his friends do. It's Shvlilak. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, because I get irritated when people mispronounce my name. That's all right. But anyways, it's coming from him. So he shipped it right away. Like, I want to say it was at least the next day. It might have been the same day, but at least the next day, which to me, that's fast shipping. And he shipped it probably, I think I ordered that thing last weekend. And so it's barely, I don't think it's made out of Texas yet. So the post office, it needs a little bit of help one way or another. I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, running and driving tractor. Yeah, I'm not going to put the 3-point hitch on it yet until we get the hydraulics working. I'm tempted to put oil in there and see if it'll work. But I'm guessing it's no. That's why, you know. And I'm guessing that it hasn't worked for a long time. And they would have put oil in there. So I don't want to waste that, you know, cheap oil. That was sarcasm, in case you guys didn't catch it. So, all right, I believe this is 1962. Sometime after we get her cleaned up, I will divulge that, or not divulge that, but show the serial number, and we'll go from there. So yeah, a few more things other than putting the hood on straight. I'm gonna try to straighten this out a little bit, but I'm not gonna get crazy. The next owner can make it pretty if he wants, or she, whatever. Don't matter to me as long as you got those things. So, but anyways, so yeah, the hydraulics, there is no outlets on there, but I'm pretty sure that's where you put it in. I don't know where the control valve where you would mount these. I'm not real familiar with these, so you know, I assume that this is where all that stuff comes out, but I don't see any extra levers. Maybe that's a whole different top. I don't know. Somebody can explain that to me, you good green guys. Although I don't mind John Deere. Some people don't like them at all, and I understand. So it is what it is. So all right, yeah, I'm gonna put that hose back on, and kind of looks like the exhaust leaking there just a little bit. Ross was telling me that Corvez, I think he calls it Corvez because that's how Ross likes to put his little twist on words, which is fine. The one I get a kick out of his combine, and he never misses it. It's always, you know, combine instead of combine. Anyways, I've from the start I've always caught that. It's like, yeah, he's the only one that says like that. But anyways, needs a new grill. Well, does it need a new grill, or just, you know? But I'm gonna leave that to the next one. Like I say, I'm gonna wash it up, get her cleaned up a lot better. I want to get the 3-point working for somebody, so they got something they can use for anything this tractor was intended for. You know, they can hook up the lights or all the beautiful stuff. But yeah, cool beans. Another one running. So all right, I'm gonna shut the gas off before you forget. Oop, that was my finger. So, well, at least, oh, I already did shut it off. That's one nice thing about this tractor, I can tell you already. Easy to work on. You don't have to strip off a whole bunch of stuff to get to the important things. Easy to get to the gas, easy to get to, you know, your ignition system, easy to get to the generator. The battery is not a big deal. You know, yeah, I'm impressed. So somebody was thinking when they engineered this little guy, somebody said, you know, the Oliver execs said, hey, you know, because the N series of Fords was doing so well, you know, make a Ford, or, you know, copy it but make it better. You know what I'm saying? Oop, excuse me. Anyways, yeah, cool little machine. Wait till she's washed up. I bet it really brightens up. So I don't know, maybe I'll try to straighten this out a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna put a whole lot extra into it, but cool beans. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna put some tools away and wait for the next rainstorm to get here. But anyways, hey, appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one.